reality sets in, and we're here.
Respect isn't given, it's earned. In blood.
Boxing King Media, we're out here at the Peter Fury gym. I'm calling it the Peter Fury gym, but Hughes just told me it's the Huey Fury gym. But he said it's all the same.
Yeah, it's definitely the Huey Fury gym. He lets me come in and use it from time to time.
Good stuff. You got some great characters in the gym, Peter. I just said to you off camera, do you ever get homesick being away from home? Obviously, it's quite a distance away from home, this place.
Gypsy culture. Your home's wherever you are at the time. Toothbrush, hairbrush, that's it.
Okay. The drive here, I was just telling you earlier, I nearly ran over some sheep, nearly crashed into a tractor. It's a bit of a beautiful drive, but it's a bit of a wild drive. You must have knocked some sheep over in your time driving up here.
I haven't, I assume you've come over the tops, haven't you?
Yeah.
They're all on the side of the road. These sheep, I think they can sense traffic because they don't seem to jump out, do they?
No, they don't.
Yeah, I've noticed that, but no. Luckily, I've not hit any. Yeah. I think if I did, I might as well pull up and throw it in the back. Cheap bit of lamb, innit?
Yeah, it is. No, it is scary, I'm not going to joke. And then once you miss the sheep, then there's a bloody tractor coming the other way. But it's a beautiful drive. That what is that area called over the top?
I think it's called Snake Pass, isn't it? Or it's the Pennines, is it? I'm not sure. It's from here. It's towards Buxton, isn't it?
Yeah, it is beautiful.
Yeah.
Beautiful place.
I go that way all the time when I'm going to Sheffield.
Yeah, all right.
I never go on the M60. I go the back road.
Yeah, it's a beautiful drive. No cameras, but just sheep you got to watch out for. In other news, I know me and you are big advocates for it. We're always talking about it, but there appears to be finally some peace in the Middle East. Are you happy to see that news?
Yeah, I'm happy to see peace around the world. Of course, that's the main thing. One person is a terrible tragedy. Never mind losing count, thousands and thousands of innocent people being slaughtered. So it's always nice to see an end to it, but it shouldn't have been in the first place.
Yeah, it's just a shame that it took so many people to die for it to come to that moment. I'll tell you what I saw this video earlier, and there's like so many things that I've seen that have blown my mind. And this it's an account from like an 8-year-old girl, and apparently she walked past somebody in Gaza, and she saw this man with a tomato. And she goes to him, you must be rich. And he said, why? What do you mean I'm rich? And she goes, you've got a tomato. So the fact that this man had a tomato, this little girl thought he was rich. And that it kind of humbles you to think that's the kind of world we live in, where a little girl can think somebody's rich because they've got a tomato on them.
Listen, I think it's all been an evil act, hasn't it? Thank God there is peace, and but it's like it shouldn't have happened in the first place. And even them, but also, you look at them Israeli hostages as well, when they went back to the families, the grief and the grieving that they must have went through as well. So it's a horrible situation all round. That innocent people's lost their lives. And I don't I don't differentiate between these Palestinians, the Jewish people.
It's good and bad, isn't it?
There's good and bad in everybody. And the thing is, it's just a horrible situation.
I think you just summed it up nicely there. It's good and bad people, and thankfully we can move on. And before I talk about the guys in the gym today, I just want to get a quick update on Savannah. What's the latest with Savannah?
I've no idea. I've not caught up with Mick Hennessy. Obviously, I'm back in the gym, and I've got no news. I can't say because I don't know anything.
I see she's in Tokyo at the minute, enjoying life over there. So
she's sensible.
Yeah,
best way. Enjoy life. Why not?
Yeah, very true. I'd do the same if I was there. And then with James Dean, he's back in the gym now, and he's. I think he said. I don't know if do you ever watch James's videos? He's got some serious confidence. That lad. Where does he get it from?
Definitely. I think he gets it from his granddad. It's in the family tree, I suppose. Yeah. But no, he's confident because he can. He works hard in the gym. He's here all the time. He's won some nice medals, he has, and hopefully I'd like him to get some international experience just before he turns over. So that's what we're trying to do for him this year and next year.
We'll look forward to that. Huey said news is imminent. I'm guessing you're not going to tell me when that news is, or in fact, maybe you could tell me when it is, not where it is, etc.
We're looking towards the end of November for Huey. So yeah, they're looking for an opponent, and that's it. Just you can get out, get active, and get on.
I want to get your opinion on the big fight of the weekend, Dave Allen, MAKHMUDOV. There was like a big quote that was took from something you said about MAKHMUDOV. I think you described his heart like the size of a pea. That was like loads of people were kind of using that in the headlines and talking about it. Do you still think his heart's like a pea after watching his performance on Saturday?
No, I thought he had a good performance. Dave just couldn't follow through. I think he might have hit Dave early, and Dave went within himself a little bit. But Dave done his best, and full credit to this other guy. He done well, and his heart now is a sprout, not a pea.
A sprout. Is that bigger than a pea? It is bigger than a pea.
It's bigger, so it's an improvement.
Just to give me an idea, who's got the biggest heart in boxing right now? Well, what size is Dave Allen's heart?
Dave Allen's got a heart bigger than his body. The amount of shots he took, it can't be too healthy.
Yeah.
You know. But look, Dave done his best. I'm seeing Dave tomorrow night. Actually, Jamie's bringing him. It'd be good to sit down with him, and it's always nice to see Dave. Dave's like part of the family, you know. I've known him since he was a kid, and I wish him all the best. Dave's a very good person, a good human being, and you know, obviously we want the best for him. You know, really, he's ruined my night, not because he lost. Yeah, I'm with a group of people. I've got the missus with me. There's 4 or 5 people there, and I couldn't get home, so I was away. So I'm talking to these people looking at it. As soon as the bell went, I started looking at it. The conversation's completely gone stone dead. I might as well not even be there. Because I've been looking at this fight from start to end, and I've looked round and everybody's gone. Even the missus has gone. So I had to do a bit of apologising the next morning.
Well, you obviously got a keen eye on that fight. What do you think? Do you think people underestimated MAKHMUDOV, or was Dave just not up to the races on the day? Because I know when Cabell stopped him, and then obviously got stopped on the bruised eye against Vianello. A lot of people were doubting if this guy's actually any good because he stepped up twice and got beat twice. But
Who was the other guy that beat him?
Vianello, the Italian guy.
Right.
Who had a good win at the weekend as well.
Yeah, listen, when you're fighting world-class operators, then you can get exposed. But, you know, Dave is at that British-English level, isn't he? So it's always going to be a good fight, you know. And Dave definitely, he done his best, and it wasn't enough. He wasn't good enough on the night.
MAKHMUDOV is calling out Anthony Joshua. Do you give him much of a chance in that fight?
No.
What happens?
A knockout early.
Yeah. What about Dave Allen? Do you want to see him continue fighting? Because that's been like a big debate between people.
This fellow will think I don't like him or something. Well, he's proven me wrong with Dave Allen. Please prove me wrong again. He could do. It's heavyweight boxing, but I don't see it.
He's actually quite a lovely bloke because he got built up to be this scary monster. But when people heard him speak, he's like, he just sounds like a young lad who just wants to do well in life.
Listen, the fella needs all the credit in the world. He's come over here. He's had a brilliant fight with Dave Allen, and he's won fair and square. I was impressed with his work rate. He put a lot of work rate in. There was a lot of punches thrown, and he had to dig deep. So he trained hard for it, and full credit to him. He deserved the win, for sure.
Definitely so. Did you watch any of the undercard fights?
Nope, because I was in a full conversation, having a nice chat until Dave come on.
Okay.
I only really looked at Dave's fight. Who else was on there?
Bilal Fawaz, Junaid Boston, that rematch. Obviously, Fawaz won. He had that Hamza Uddin from Warsaw won the English title at flyweight. He might be an opponent for Ibrahim Kola one day, you never know. Yeah. And then you had Josh Padley and Reece Bellotti.
How did that go?
Josh Padley won, but there was some controversy about the scorecards.
Yeah, because Bellotti's a good fighter as well, isn't he? But so is Josh Padley as well. So, yeah, I thought that'd be a good fight.
Matty Harris, I've got to mention Matty. Matty's obviously fighting Franklin Ignatius in a few weeks' time. He's the only Nigerian German I know that can speak brilliant German. I don't know if you've spoken to him or met him before.
I don't think I've met the young fella. I have no idea who he is. I've not looked at him yet. But yeah, I'm sure it'll be a good fight. It's a step up for Matty as well. So, you know, he's got to bite down his gum shield and get the job done.
Okay. Matty gets through this guy. Where's he at? Do you want him to fight for an English title straight away, or like where's he at?
Well, maybe maybe this could be an English title. Maybe they might be able to get it for it. I don't know. But yeah, he needs. I think Matt's got to get busy. I think that's the key for Matt.
Indeed. That's it, really, Peter. Any last words you want to leave us with? A bit of wisdom.
Oh, just be a good person and keep your circle very small, because people can't be trusted.
That's a beautiful, simple message, especially in boxing.
Definitely in boxing. That's a number one.
Yeah, definitely, Peter. Thank you for your time.
You know, the dreams do come true. Reality sets in, and, you know, we're here.
Respect isn't given, it's earned. In blood.